Hello my beauties! Can you believe it? It's 2018. I just got used to saying 2017 and now it's like 2018. I bet you like I blink my eyes right now, it'll be like 2019. It's so crazy. As usual, I do one of these videos every year, and this year I thought I will spice it up a little bit. I'm going to do the beauty edition today, and if you guys enjoy it, then let me know down below and I can do a fashion and accessory edition. As usual, there's a lot of stuff to go through, so I'm just gonna jump into it. So you guys know that I'm a huge skincare lover. One of the best cleansers that kind of changed my life literally this year was the Skinstitut Glycolic scrub. That one has that kind of like mild granules in there. It's so nice to use in the shower to make sure that I take that extra layer of skin off so my face is absolutely clean. It's one that I normally use when I'm not using a makeup brush or a tool to wash my face, and my face just feels amazing afterwards. Another cleanser that I want to touch base on is the Purity one. This is by Philosophy. The reason I want to talk about this one is because I've literally had this for like a year and a half. I feel like a little bit goes a long way, so I use this like to wash my brushes. I use this to wash my body sometimes, and there's still like a ton left. So this surprised me.
My God.
Another one to talk about is this Evita Beauty Whip Soap by Kanebo. So this has been like in all of people's Instagrams at one point. The cool thing about this one is that the actual dispenser forms a rose at the end. So that's why this was like a huge craze. So I had to get my friend to order this for me in Japan and bring it back because I couldn't order it online because I couldn't stand it because of the aerosol can. The cool thing is the actual product itself is quite, I guess, soapy in that word. So if you're really oily, you'll love this product. Okay, so this one is probably no surprise. This is the MER, the Revitalizing Hydrating Serum. So I talked about this using like literally all of my money to get this. I only need this in New York because it's so dry and my skin was falling off. My face was falling off. My face was crackling, it was like peeling, it was like red and sore. My skin was like drinking it all up. So I had to buy this, the full size, because this is exactly what got me through the winter in New York. So the MER Revitalizing Hydrating Serum is probably the cheapest serum they have in their range. It's super hydrating, it feels so lightweight, your skin just absorbs it completely, it doesn't break me out. You can get the MER, the moisturizing soft cream, so I literally survived on these two throughout the winter, and that's why my face is still attached. The next thing we'll talk about is the Weightless Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 45. This is by PCA Skin. So I tried their retinol range and it's amazing for nighttime, so for during the day you have to wear an SPF. Now this SPF is like no other I've ever tried. It's like a moussey texture, so it feels like it's so lightweight that it just like absorbs into the skin. You don't feel it on. Like I can tell that I've worn sunscreen after putting this on, but I don't feel like I'm wearing sunscreen, so that's a good thing. And it's actually quite a big bottle too. It's like 60 grams, which is like 2.1 ounces. So speaking of sunscreen, I want to mention this Anessa Perfect BB Base Beauty Booster. Okay, let me tell you the story behind this one. My mom actually bought this, surprisingly, on her way over to New York, and I was like, ooh, let me try that, because I noticed it because it was so cute. It's like a tiny little bottle and it's like supposed to be a BB cream. And then I tried it and I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. It surprisingly dries down matte. So you don't feel like oily like you worn sunscreen, but it's actually like kind of like a foundation type of matte finish, but without looking like you're wearing foundation. So you look like you have flawless skin, but you're not actually trying. So I really like this. This is what I'll be using when I have to wear SPF and don't have to wear makeup. Okay, I want to mention these acne pimple patches. These two are my two favorite ones. The first one is by CosRx and the other one is by Averell. So these two I feel like are probably the best ones out of the ones I've tried. This one by CosRx is it comes in various sizes. So you've got huge ones, you've got medium sized one, and then you've got the tiny ones. So I feel like you're not wasting the big ones if you only have a tiny pimple. This you can buy from Urban Outfitters, or you can also get them on CosRx website as well. I feel like this is something that I would use at nighttime, not necessarily out the door during the day. But if you want something during the day, then this one will be good. This is the Averell Acne Cover Patch. The cool thing about these ones is they're super thin. So like they're thin to the point where it's almost undetectable. And they also do come in like 3 different sizes, but the smallest one in this size is not as small as the one in this one. So if you have like a really big patch of breakout, you can have these like square patches on your face as well. Moving on to makeup. Okay, so I didn't wear much foundation throughout the year of 2017, only like in New York when I started filming a lot more. I went through like a cushion foundation phase, so everything was cushion foundation, and one of the ones that stood out to me was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Cushion. This one is full coverage, lightweight, and the color just matches me like perfectly. Like I don't have to, you know, lighten it with powder or darken it with bronzer, it just matches. My color is 1W2 Sand. Surprisingly, this has lasted me longer than any other cushion foundations I've used in the past. When you're on camera, you want to look flawless, and this one has literally been a game changer. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. So I've used their Silk Luminous foundations for years and I love it, but it's so expensive. So I decided to splurge and try something else in the range. When I first used it, I was like, oh, it's really dark on my skin. But then after trying different types of primers underneath, I feel like it actually matches my skin quite well. I'm quite surprised, and I feel like it just makes your skin look like skin, but like flawless. This year, the only eyeshadow palette that I bought would be the Tarte Toasted. And the reason why I really wanted this palette is because all of the colors in here are the colors that I would normally wear. It's a warm palette, so obviously everything is tiered towards like the browns. Because you guys know I like my peanut butter and jelly palette from Too Faced, so this is very similar to that. Normally I don't buy eyeshadow palettes.
This definitely took me by surprise.
I'm not normally into glitter because I feel like glitter is like so teenagey. I don't know if that's like a word. It reminds me of like when I was back in high school, but this glitter from STILA is like out of this world. The color is amazing. Like all of these colors are just like to die for. You have like a bronzy color and then like a gold color and like a silver. You can wear them in your inner corners or your bottom eye, or you can just tap it on the top of your lid. So I feel like these are surprisingly good. So on days when I don't wear makeup, which is the days I'm not filming, I literally just wear brow pencil and some concealer. So the concealer that I really enjoyed last year is the MER Concealer, and this is in number 2 medium. I believe they've actually repackaged all of their concealers now, so I don't think it comes in this package anymore. MER Concealer is super creamy, super high coverage, super expensive because they actually have a mirror in their concealer. Like who does that? It's so excessive, but like I just love it for the actual. If you have dry patches around the eyes, or if you personally have like really dark circles, then you want something that will going to give you the coverage as well as that hydration or nourishment around the eye area. So this will give you both. So I'm probably going to splurge for a new one once this one runs out. This is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I got the color in light neutral, and after trying it I realized how amazing it is because it literally covers everything, and then if you set it down with powder, it just doesn't move. Like it's just on there and that's it. Like you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about creasing or it coming off. It just stays all day. Anyways, this has definitely been a mind-blowing concealer. So you guys know I like the Laura Mercier loose powder that everyone also loves as well. But when I got here, I tried the Innisfree No Sebum mineral powder, and OMG, like this is actually really good. It's very comparable to the Laura Mercier one. It's so finely milled. It smells like heaven. Like it just smells like a spa treatment. You know how you go to a spa and you smell like all this herbal essence-y type of thing? This is what it smells like. So imagine putting this on your face. You're like, oh, I'm giving myself a spa treatment. It's really good. So with eyebrows, I have tried a ton of eyebrows in 2017. The two that I want to mention for the 2017 is the number 7 Beautiful Eyebrows. The only reason I want to mention this one is because you can actually get this in your local drugstore. It's super affordable. It's very comparable to the Burberry eyebrows because it gives you that natural black eyebrows without looking too black, because even though it says black, it's actually not that black. It's a natural black. And then the Stylos brow pencil, and I got this in the dark brown, so it's a fine tip. I think this is just good to travel with because the packaging is so small, and I feel like these two are all you need. Like one to draw the angle because it's like a flat head, and the other one is like a fine point. Like that's literally all you need in your life. And a lot of times when I'm like wearing makeup or applying makeup, it's like on the go. So I'm either like on my way somewhere or I'm in the car or something. So when Chanel came out with these two travel friendly brushes that have all the brushes that you could what you could want. So you've got like a blender, you've got a shader, you've got a pointy one, and then you've got like a V corner type of brush. Oh my god, that's like literally all the brushes that I need to do an eye makeup look, and now I can have it with me all the time because it has caps as well. So these have been a godsend. So this eyeshadow is the ColourPop in the Super Shock Shadow, and this color is called Bay. This actually brings back memory. So maybe when I first started using makeup, I discovered this like pigment, like a loose pigment from MAC. I forgot the name of it, but it just basically looked like crushed beetle shells. And I thought that was like the coolest color in the world because it looks red in the pan, but once you put it on your eyes, it's like green. And as a mom, like, what is this magical thing? And so when ColourPop came up with this color, which is actually in a pressed pan, it looks like this crushed beetle shell color. Well, it looks purpley red in the pan, but once you put it on your eyes, it goes blue and green. I'm like, how does that work? ColourPop does really pigmented eyeshadows as well, so you know that once the color goes on, it stays on all day. Okay, so I have tried so many eyeliners in the 2017 because most of the year I was wearing lash extensions. So because of lash extensions, I don't wear a lot of eye pencils. I just wore like liquid eyeliner. But so far, the Ico Magic Black Magic has been really surprisingly good. The pen itself is really flexible and it's really, really black, but nothing compares to the Christian Louboutin liquid eyeliner. Oh my god, it is so black. It is literally the blackest black you would ever see in your world. And the cool thing about this, you can also double this up as a ring holder. This has definitely been an eye opener for 2017. Okay, so now moving on to my favorite part of the face, which is lips. To start off, there are two lip pencils from NYX that I really, really like. The first one is the NYX Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the color Stockholm, and that is the same color as my favorite matte cream lip from NYX, the matte cream Stockholm, which is the same color as my favorite NYX matte cream lip thing. What is it called again? Matte cream. My favorite NYX. Oh my god, I can't even say this. Forget this lip liner, just die. Okay, next one. This is the NYX retractable lip. The NYX lip cream color thing. That's like everyone's favorite thing.
6 hours later.
Yes, I finally found a lip color that's actually in a lip pencil, so this is really good. And the other one is the retractable, and this is in the color Nude, which is actually not very nude. It's actually really, really rosy red. This is awesome just to wear it by itself because it's actually waterproof as well, so you can just draw your lips out and just wear it like a lipstick. The lipstick that I'm wearing today, which I'm pretty sure you guys will ask me, is by STILA, and this is the Stay All Day liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Aria. And I feel like these are crazy popular because they are really good. They just stay on all day. They feel like nothing on the lips, and the color range is amazing. Another lip gloss that I really stood out to me this year, mostly because of the branding, it's called REALHER, and it actually has on the packaging, I am awesome. I'm like, this is so cool. And this is one of the lip plumping gloss that doesn't feel like my lips about to explode. So it doesn't give you that, that pulsating feel or that like really tingling feeling that you get from usual lip plumping glosses. I just like the packaging. It just looks really awesome because I am awesome. This is the Mia lipstick. Yes, I named it Mia, but with two eyes. This is actually lipstick by Lip Lab. So in Australia, you get to make your own lipstick. It's quite pricey for a lipstick, but because you can customize it and make it the color that you want, I feel like it's kind of worth it, especially if you're the type of person that have like a really weird color tone and it's really hard for you to find the perfect nude or the perfect red. So you might want to go to Lip Lab and actually custom make your own lip color. Now this one I actually made as a peachy nude. It is nothing like how I would imagine a peachy nude will look like, but because it matched my skin tone, the fact that you can choose your own scent, the shape, the packaging, and you can also name it, I think it's kind of worth it. I actually made mine with like a citrusy lemon smell, and the formula itself is actually really creamy, so I don't mind that. I probably will consider getting another one if I ever need a customized lip color. And this one is for those really lipstick loving people. I only got this because I'm a sucker for packaging, and this is by the History of Who. So History of Who is actually a Korean brand, and they have like all of their packaging looks like this. It's like, feels like they're from the olden days. It feels like it's back in the dynasties, like in the palaces. I feel like this looks like one of those secret like weapons where you press something and it just shoots out at you. But this is actually a lip brush, which is very tiny. And the color itself is like intensely red. It's so pretty. So this has definitely been one of my favorite purchases in 2017. Another thing that I use as well is the EMILE CORDAN lip pots. This one is in the color Cocoa, which is actually a neutral white, but I also got the one in Lisa, which is like more of a pink color. The cool thing about this one is you can actually double this up as a cuticle cream. It has multiple uses. You can use this on your dry spots or like a burn or something, as well as on your cuticles. So I use this for like everything. Comes with their own little spatula so you can scoop it out and whatnot. I think it just looks really cute on the vanity as well. So EMILE CORDAN is actually a New York based brand, so you can only get them on their website or if you want to visit their New York store. Okay, E.L.F came out with these lip palettes, which I think are super awesome, especially if you're like someone that, you know, needs multiple colors at all times. Like if you want to change your lip color throughout the day, then you will need a lip palette, because then you can have all the colors that you want and you can mix and match. You can go red with a bit of nude or go nude with a bit of brown. I don't know. So like you can actually mix and match the colors, and it's like carrying like 6 lipsticks but in one palette as opposed to 6 different bullets. And they also made this smaller version of the lip palette with 4 colors, and then you have like a shimmer transformer, which means you can make it look more shimmery on the top. I like the 2 colors from this palette, and I like all of the colors from this palette. So I feel like these 2 are all you need in terms of lipstick colors. Okay, so moving on to like nails. When I came to New York, I was introduced to a new brand called Smith & Colt. I decided to get some when it was on sale during Black Friday, and I got the color Stockholm. Apparently I have this thing with Stockholm, and this is Feed the Rich. And these 2 colors are like, oh my god, like surprisingly good. This one's got like a taupey color with a hint of purple, and this is like a teal green, which has been my obsession for 2017. And the formula is really thick, so it goes opaque in like 1 coat, but I normally do 2 coats. They actually have these unique dents on the lid of the nail polish, and each color has a different dent. So it's actually not made from the same mold. They must have like picked a different kind of mold, and each lid is designed for each color. So I thought that was quite unique. If you follow me on social media, you probably know that I got sent the Curel body lotion, and it was during the time when my face was falling off, and I literally used it on my skin, like on my face as a moisturizer, because it was so dry and itchy. And now they come out with this new ultra healing one. Like my skin would be dead if it wasn't for this. So I really am loving the Curel body lotions. Moving down further towards the body, I have a couple of things I think I want to mention, because you can either be using laser or waxing or shaving, whatever it is that you use, you need something to basically use on those areas. This is the VV Cream Gentle Exfoliator, so it's designed to be used in that particular area, and I feel like it does make a difference, because you don't want to be using the same products for that area and the rest of your body, especially if you want to prevent ingrown hairs or other things like that. So that's been a great product to use in that area. And if you want to prevent from ingrown hairs, there's the VANISH PFB Chromabright. I've been using this after shaving or waxing or anywhere that you want to prevent from ingrowns, and it has like this sort of a stinging sensation, especially straight after, but then after a couple of days it's fine, and it has definitely reduced ingrown hairs. I know you guys probably have asked me so many times what eye cream I recommended, and I still haven't really done a video about that because I feel like I haven't tried enough eye creams, but one game changer in the eye area is the E.L.F Eye Massager. This is only 25 bucks, but this change and ups your eye cream game for sure. So any eye cream that you're using, whether it's like, you know, drugstore or like really high end, you want to push your eye cream to the max. And this will help do that because it warms up the product, and you can also massage the product into the eye area. And for 25 bucks, why not? So it's activated by this metal strip here. You just put your hand over it, and then whatever other skin surface that you touch, it kind of activates the heat as well as the vibrations. So I feel like this is something definitely worth investing because it is so useful. So moving back up to the hair, 2 tools I've used in 2017, which has been a life-changing. The first one is the Dyson hairdryer, which literally changed my life because it cut my hair drying time down like by more than half, but also it's so sleek, it's beautiful, and it's purple. And the other one is the Beach Waver. This one is the automatic curling wand, so I never have to like turn the wand anymore. I just press a button and it just curls itself. Saves time, it saves arm cramps. Mine is in the small, but you can also get a slightly bigger one if you want a looser wave. So this is going to curl your hair in minutes. This one I wanted to mention because I'm so amazed at how much it costs. This is $1.29. Like, what? I've never bought anything so cheap. This is the Argan Oil Hydrating Hair Mask, and this tub is like 220 mils. It's like so big, and it's only $1.29. I'm like, what is this? Hoard. Like, it is crazy. I don't even need to use conditioner anymore because I just put this on the ends of my hair, wait 2 minutes and wash it off, and my hair just feels super soft. And the fact is only $1.29. Like, what can you go wrong with this? This is crazy. What the heck? I really, really like the Twilly DMS perfume. This has been a game changer for me because I've always used Chanel Chance So Fresh, which is like my all-time favorite, or the Dior Blooming Bouquet, which is super sweet and girly. And this one is like more of a winter scent. It's kind of complex floral plus spicy plus woody, and I just really, really like it. I don't know why. I've never been into Hermes fragrances. I feel like all of them smell really old, but this one is just so good. And tiny little bottle like this is like $75. So I'm like, why? Why? You have to be so expensive. This one is the Better You Goodnight Pure Mineral Spray. So what you do is you just spray this on your pillow for a better night's sleep. Magnesium has been proven to be good for your body regardless. So a magnesium oil spray is going to just make your body feel more relaxed and aid sleep better. You can actually, I think the level of sleep or the quality of the sleep improves as well. While we're talking about hands, I thought I should mention these hand creams, the Tony Moly, and they have like a range of hand creams. And this one I personally wanted to try so badly because it's avocado. Like, who would have thought avocado hand cream? But it actually smells really, really good. The formula is also very lightweight and the scent is also very, very subtle. And just the whole packaging is very cute. Last but not least is the Bell Bar skincare range that I'm actually spent a lot of time creating with them, finalizing on the recipes, and obviously launched in the 1st of January. So I've already mentioned in a previous video about how I came about with these ingredients and why we collaborated with Bell Bar and how to use it. So if you haven't already seen that, you can go check that one out. But basically, these are naturally made ingredients that you can use on your skin, and they're good enough to eat as well. That is going to help with your skin concerns ranging from acne to brightening as well as hydration. For those people who find it difficult to find natural skincare that is going to work but also is good for your skin and doesn't have all the fancy things like fragrance and preservatives, then you want to look at something that you can actually make in your kitchen. And Bell Bar does that for you. They package it and then they send it to your door, so you don't have to go through the trouble of going and get the ingredients and making it yourself. They also do the face steam, which is something that I have thought about for a long time but never really saw that in any other product or range out there. So you can make a face steam that you could use to steam your face but also turn that into a toner later. So it's just so many options, and I feel like they really nailed something. Like, this is a part of the market that hasn't been tapped into. Someone actually thought of the people who need this in their life. Okay, so that's it. That's all of the beauty and hair related stuff for 2017. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below if you want me to do a fashion accessories one, because I have a lot of those stuff and I don't think it'll fit in one video. And also make sure you follow me on my social medias, and coming up a lot of changes, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!